Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shield Bash. This is Mark, your host and GM, and to my right,
Neil playing Tooth Grimscar.
Uko playing Last in Line.
Pete playing Nat. Yeah, that's me.
Kurt playing Donk.
And Britt playing Balmy Taker.
Balmy Taker.
Yeah, he takes her all right.
Right in the balmy.
Wait a minute.
May have to start calling him Balmy Tackler.
You wanna buy a boat?
Balmy Tickler.
Something just occurred to me. Normally it's Kurt that does it, but every single recording, someone makes a comment about Balmy Taker's name after Balmy is introduced.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a thing now.
It's a catchphrase kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm fine with that. Are you good yet?
Feels a little balmy in here.
I don't know, sound alright?
I was good once.
What?
No, that's Kurt's line.
Twat.
I'll tell you what.
Cloaca.
There it is.
Book.
So what was this about short blue
book,
people?
Book.
Well, there were short blue people that come flying out of the door that the other little short blue person was trying to open right before Tooth, splattered him all over the interior walls there. They're at the top of a pile of rubble. You guys are kind of at the bottom. Balmy's about halfway up it. And when we left off last time, they entered initiative just as you guys were finishing up. So, Balmy, those two came pouring out of the door and right in your face.
Alright, are they pouring or flying?
Well, kind of pouring
Okay.
quickly.
They're pouring through the air.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah.
Pouring through the
You
air.
will not hurt Harry Potter.
Unfortunately for Balmy, Uko would be up next. Unless the enemies are before Uko.
Yes, they are.
Oh, well,
In
son
fact,
of a-
there's 1, 2, 3 before Uko.
Son of a...
But didn't
he was fast.
but didn't they just get into initiative? Come on.
Yeah, but they all beat you because you're slow.
Well, fortunately, I guess we're not flat-footed at this point.
No,
so-
you are not flat-footed except for
Take
Uko
what you can
and
get.
Nat.
And they
Well,
have
yeah.
a whole lot of no bridge problem ahead of them to deal
Yes.
with, too.
Yep.
Yes, you two are still back. Nat and Uko and Flea, of course,
Apparently
are back
Uko's
across.
laying down on the job over
Yeah, I
here.
think he's tired.
Yeah.
Either that or he fainted when he saw the bridge fall out from under Balmy, and he's like, "Oh my God, that was close."
Never getting across.
It's really
So-
hard being a cleric in 2E.
Nah.
Balmy, those two come out, and both of them have darts in their hands, and they both try to shoot you with the darts.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't they?
Because you got them, you may as well use them.
Well, the first one missed horribly with the first dart, but he's going to throw another one because he's got several in his little bandolier. A 16.
Nope.
Okay. And his last one, he is going to try that one too.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe. No, 14 doesn't hit.
Negative.
Awesome. Well, that was totally ineffective, but the other one's going to throw at you too because you're closest to him and you scared him.
Okay.
Okay. First is miss.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
that
that
might
got
work.
you with a 22, didn't it?
Yep, that'll get it.
Nope, that
Alright.
misses too.
Nope, sorry.
How's it going?
Hey, that's 3 points of damage.
You dirty bastard.
Yep.
Balmy should invest in plot armor.
It's so expansive.
And then he's going to go ahead and do it again.
Again?
Yep. Oh, 16 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
All right, the other one you managed to dodge out of the way of, and that was their first two attacks. The one behind them, though, in the doorway, he didn't have darts. He has a short sword in his hand, and he's going to do 5, 10. He's going to come down right in front of you there.
Which one of them bastards?
The third one back there is going to come down right in front
Oh.
of you. What?
You're dead. I just lost everybody. You got sound?
Yeah, we're still recording. It's just your headset then, Kurt.
Your headset may have gotten patooted.
I can hear everything. Okay, we're good.
Hold on, Kurt's deaf.
What?
You must have rubbed some of that.
Poop in his ears?
So nothing's different.
What do they call it? Fairy dust?
Lost everybody at once. I thought maybe the board went out.
The magic pixie dust.
Holy shit.
So that one, he runs through his friends there and slides down the side of the rubble, and he's going to try to stab you with his short sword.
I'm ready.
Oh, I hope so, because that there's a 23.
That'll hit.
Ouch. 3 points of damage, sorry. And he liked that so much he's going to try it one more time.
Well, so far I'm still standing.
Oh, looky there. That's 21.
Some bitch. Yep.
And you get 1 point of damage as you kind of manage to slide sideways, and it just kind of slits your side. And that is his 3 actions. Uko, you hear sounds of battle. You hear the sounds of battle kind of die off. Then all of a sudden you hear a bunch of screeches like the little guys, and then you hear more sounds of battle. But you can't see anything because you're still in the gatehouse across the moat where the drawbridge used to be, and now there's a big gap there.
Is it dark in the next room?
Yes.
Cool. First thing Uko's going to do is lean down and give guidance to
Nat.
Nat or Flea?
Flea.
Flea.
Give
Yeah.
guidance to Flea. Yeah.
And then his eyes will kind of shimmer a bit, and he's going to throw dancing lights into the next room.
Awesome. So yeah, that lights up that area. You guys can all see better now. The little blue guys kind of go, "Arr!" but they can see you too. So guidance and dancing lights, and now we have lights in there for you guys. And you're still on this side of the drawbridge, though. What are you going to do?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 actions.
Oh, well, he's done. He's going to wait. All right, Flea, Nat, what do you feel like doing?
So, Nat definitely needs to get over there because she's useless when she can't see them, but has long range. So she's going to pet Flea, scratch him behind the ears a little bit, go, come on, you can do it. You are a majestic little wonderful mount. And Flea's going to and take off running.
Okay, here we go. And the hero point came out.
So, with the guidance, that's going to be a whopping 15 for Flea on the athletics check to
Ooh.
jump that with a running start.
Ooh.
Sploosh.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Which I guess would be 5 feet short.
Yeah.
So does Flea get a reflex or
Well,
Nat, or
since-
how's that going to work?
I believe you mean sploot.
Yeah, since Flea doesn't have hands,
Got a mouth.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna bite the stone. So you could probably catch the edge, but Flea's going in the drink, I'm afraid.
Okay, we'll give that a shot.
So give me a reflex save.
Sploosh.
29.
Oh, now Uko, you're the only one that can see this epic attempt here. I mean, Flea backs up. He backs her up like 10, 15 feet, and then he goes, "Tally ho!" And he puts the spurs to Flea, and Flea is like digging, and she stops, coils up, and makes this jump. Her ears are flapping out to the side. The wind's blowing her fur back. You see that Nat's on top going, "Yee-haw!" And for about 15 feet, that looks great. And then you see Flea try to dog paddle in the air, but it doesn't work because
This
there's
look
no...
of horror
Yeah.
comes across Flea's face as he starts to realize that he doesn't have quite the distance. And Nat's just oblivious, like, whee!
And Flea goes, "Yep." And about that time, Nat opens her eyes, and she's like, oh, and she pushes off with her feet, using poor Flea as a springboard as she tumbles through the air, flaps her little gossamer wings, and lands safely on the very edge of the stonework that supported the bridge. She has made a wonderful save and is landed on her feet.
You did it!
Then we heard a thud and
Splash.
dog whine and then a splash.
Quickly looking back down towards
And
Flea.
He
and
takes only 1 point of falling damage.
Belly flop.
Thankfully, that does not kill Flea. She looks down at Flea. Oh, no. Looks over to the group. Oh, shit nuggets. And, Flea, hang in there. Doggy paddle or something. And she will study the creature that's in the front of the other creatures.
You can see it right there. Yep, the one that was attacking Bommy.
To my left.
Yep.
And fire a single shot. 12 to hit.
Oh yeah. You must have been windmilling your arms too hard or something, and you tried to draw and just missed. He went right past him and skittered onto the rock pile there above the stairs.
And, that'd be all 3 actions, because one to get Flea to move, and then...
Right.
So, yeah. Flea technically has an action. Do you need a roll for doggy paddle or anything?
No, I'm going to say because she's like... kind of off screen now and she's an animal. She can doggy paddle, and there's debris, so she can probably get onto like a piece of the drawbridge because there's pretty large pieces. So she's just stuck down there until somebody can get her up out of there.
Okay.
All right. So is Flea a boy or a girl?
Flea is a boy. Nat is a girl.
Okay.
I kind of picture the. Anyone ever play Super Mario?
Yeah.
With Yoshi, and you jump off of Yoshi. Yeah. Poor Flea.
Poor Flea.
Well, unfortunately, there's one more bad guy, and he's gonna come out and he's gonna slide down right there in front of Bommy and try to stab him.
I will interject at this point and say, you may picture that, but I always picture the bass player from Red Hot Chili Peppers whenever you say Flea.
Nice.
I'm okay with that too.
Okay.
So here goes.
Go. Nope.
That's a 14. That's a misser. Uh-oh.
Cock die.
All right. Ha! Fuck. 21.
Yes.
Does that hit? Yeah.
1 point of damage, so no big deal. These guys are kind of weak and spindly and tiny, but
good.
Puny.
Yeah, puny. And that was his turn. Toof, you're up. There is a plethora of targets for you to kill.
Toof is just going to stand there and start playing whack-a-mole, I think. Whack. You're going to target the one that's on the far side of Balmy first.
So that would be the one to my left?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's not going to be a crit, but that is a 21.
That is a hit, sir.
Oh, minimum damage.
Would that be a game of whack fuck?
Yep.
You guys are
7.
fucked whackers.
7.
Ow.
Then he's going to target the one that's on the other side of Balmy to get the sweep bonus.
Okay.
And that is only going to be a 16.
That is still a hit, sir.
No. Take it.
Ooh, max damage of 15.
Yeah, you splatter that one all over the dirt pile, the rubble, and Donk eventually as the blood splatters all the way over there to the side.
And then he's going to go back
Nice
to the
hit.
one that's next to Balmy again.
Reverses his grip.
That's a 15.
And that is a hit, sir.
Sweet. Minimum damage, 8.
And he's dead, too.
Score.
As you splatter him all over the other two standing there.
Sweet.
I got him in my mouth. He's in my mouth.
Tooth is satisfied.
All right, Donk, you're up. Wake up. You're up.
Come on, Dank.
So this one that's directly in front of Balmy there, he's dead?
Yes.
There's still another one.
Actually,
there's still
two.
two.
Yeah.
But, that one in particular right there, yeah, he's gone.
Kept moving the board.
I know.
Yeah.
Trying to give him a little better angle.
Yeah.
You kept making
Yeah,
it
for
miss the
you,
figure.
Dick.
Yeah, he had it right hooked on there, and then the table spun.
Then he had it touching, and then it spun again.
Thanks for the help, Kurt. You're great.
Oh, yeah. Listeners,
Don't I know
our
it?
game board's
What?
on a Lazy Susan, elevated above our normal gaming table.
We have an octagon-shaped table above an octagon-shaped table.
Because we're that fucking
Because
cool.
we are the brothers of the
the
Octagon.
octagon table.
Yes, Knights of the Octagon.
Or Knights of the Octagon.
Way to make it sound like a cult, guys.
We are a cult. Have you met us?
Cult of personality, yo.
Sup?
Cult of nerds.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
A whole bunch of nerds playing D&D.
All right,
Cult of personality.
that first little dude there, I'm going to use my tail and trip him.
Well, give me an athletics check.
Roll a one.
You must trip it.
Same?
That's a 12.
What? Boom. Yeah, he fell down. Go.
All right, and then
Come on, get down with the sickness. Or at least the tripness.
Of course, when we want to knock it over, you can't do it, but knock it over all the fucking time anyways.
he gets it over there and stands up.
That would be fucking hilarious.
He falls down.
Where's Brent when you need him, right?
Well, we'd have no figs left on the table
Right?
if we did that.
All right, and the one that's down, I'm going to go ahead and attack him.
Well, that's not very fair.
We don't care.
He's a rogue.
It looked like a natural 20 to me.
No, it's a 19.
That was a cogna.
That's a 27.
That's a critical. Go figure.
Would you
Give him
like
a
a
card. Give him a
Would
card.
you like a card, sir?
Oh, is this the first
Yeah.
time we've got to use
What is
this
your
kind of
your
card?
weapon type?
Yes.
No, I used
Oh,
it
he used
earlier.
Dog
Right.
slicer.
Yeah, you don't count.
So slashing only?
Well, are you using it as slashing or?
I think it is slashing.
Yeah, I think it's just
All right,
slashing is all
so
it can do.
you get fingertipped. Normal damage until healed. The target is clumsy one and can't use its hands.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I got sneak attack too because he's on his ass.
He's probably gonna be dead.
So don't worry about
In
it.
case he's
But
not, there's
the
clumsy.
important thing.
Yes?
Dank or dog
Think?
will have fingertips to put in the pickle jar.
That's
Ooh,
true.
Yeah.
Truth.
Snack for later.
That is 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Sploot.
Yeah, that dog slicer just sliced that. Apparently, it's a mid-foot slicer too, because you just sliced him up.
Shish kebab.
Voice.
Anyway,
Do you have a third action, or is that all three?
I moved,
Moved.
tripped, and attacked.
I wasn't sure if you had anything special or not.
He doesn't.
Awesome sauce.
He's not special.
Yeah, that's true. I do know him.
Bomby.
He's spatial.
Everybody come and took your fun. In fact, that one guy's kind of up. You have to kind of climb up that
Rat bastards.
that little rise there and get him.
To be fair, if I could reach all four and had that many attacks, I would have just killed them all, Brett.
Or you could just run up those stairs because he's kind of on a little ledge there at the top, and the
Run up
stairs are
those
open.
stairs. I gotta get a better view of the map. So if I spin it this way. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, when
That's
he came
what I
out, he
just said.
climbed up that rubble there, up there. That's what he said, right? There's like some rocks
Yep.
and shit.
Yep.
So I gotta go this way?
You can, or you can go right up the thing with the easy climb check. Just give me a athletics roll, and you can probably sprint right up there.
Alright, I'll do the athletics route. It's a 16 plus 7. I think
I
that's
think
probably
you're
gonna
good.
get it. Yeah.
Nope, didn't make it.
So is that one action there, though?
Yes.
To move 5 foot?
To climb up there to where he's at, where you can get to him. That's one
Up.
action.
All the way up there is one action,
Yeah.
is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got plenty of movement, unless you failed your act.
I've got
athletics.
25.
Oh well, yeah, you get all the way up there.
But I want to do another 5 foot. Is that going to cost
No,
me
he
another
said
action?
you get all the way up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
one action.
Oh, okay. That I
Because
missed
you
that
got
part.
a 25 on your check.
Right,
and
right,
There's
right.
only a 10, so
Okay.
that's a critical.
Oh,
You get full movement, basically.
fabuloso. So now I want to swing at this thing with the clan dagger +1 and all that good stuff.
Do it.
Swingeth.
And, did anybody give me guidance?
I don't
No.
think so.
No buffs.
No.
Okay, so that's a 14 altogether.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, just.
Just shy, huh? Damers.
Just a
Oh,
bit
I want to try
outside.
it again. I didn't like that roll. I'm going to try it again. That one's even worser. That will be my official turn.
Bummer. Bummer.
Yeah, that's what Grandpa used to call me. I never understood that until I had kids. And then I understood.
Alright. Well, so that was Bommy,
Yep.
and this is where the Midfoots came in last time. So now it's time to meet some more friends you haven't
Oh,
met yet.
yes.
Golem.
It's like we're in a barrel of monkeys, except they're mythlets and they just die over and over. It's pretty great.
Remember to avert your gaze and bow. I'm sure it'll go well when we're already in combat.
Oh, the golem. Yeah, I forgot about the golem. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Or are these more of the blue little fuckers?
We'll
Good
find
thing
out,
we
I
alerted
bet.
the entire goddamn place that we were
The
here.
Mitsoflix.
To be fair, I followed and killed those two, so they didn't get to alert. But you guys were too slow.
The
After you did
sound-
that, though,
I
the
know.
goblin
The sound
already
of
coming, yeah.
combat.
and the bridge being destroyed.
Yes, the clatter, the crash, the bang, the screaming, the dying, the hacking, the ringing of weapon on weapon. And you see 3 more little friends, and then
Thing.
it looks like a giant maggot or something.
I say going forward, we just kill them. Like, if
Well,
we ever
yeah.
have a chance to, like, follow somebody in again, we just kill them.
That's fine. Even like if we're in like civilized towns and stuff.
Yeah.
When they tell us to follow them, just kill them.
Yeah, just kill them.
Aren't you good aligned, Uko?
Yeah, sure.
Not anymore.
That means you have more chances before you become evil.
Exactly.
You can kill 2 orphanages.
I just put a bigger buffer in between me and the
evil.
ultimate evil.
All right, let me hang on just a second. Let me see what the maggot gets, because maggots are, well, they're not people, but they're creatures too.
Just a reminder. I'm not playing hide the sausage with you. You cheat.
How tall was that wall
Wow.
from the bottom there up to the entry?
Nothing from Kurt
At
over
the
there.
at
What?
the drawbridge,
Yeah.
10 feet up.
Okay.
That's got to be my favorite line in this whole podcast so far.
So there I was, balls deep in
No.
a camel.
Well, the one I just said.
I know.
All right. So, Uko, you are just getting ready to attack when you hear some kind of cries.
Apparently, Uko teleported.
He's awesome.
Oh, well, he was
But no,
getting ready
it's
to
too
do,
late. GM
he
said
was
it.
getting ready to do whatever he was going to do. I forgot he wasn't in there
Fingers
yet.
off the piece.
But no, it's not. I didn't touch anything yet. So there's no fingers to take off. Ha! That guy's dead. I don't need that clumsy card. So you were just getting
Are
ready,
you sure? He seems clumsy.
and then all of a sudden, these things come around the corner, and they see you guys attacking, and they say in undercommon, which the only one that understands it is Donk, and they go, "Intruders, defend the castle!" And the first one there, he comes sprinting around the stairwell.
That's what I heard.
Meow.
In case it matters for their vision at all, it's very bright in there.
Did he cross? No.
Nope, he did not.
Oh, those things are coming from elsewhere.
Yes, from around the corner. You guys didn't see them. They were over in the L-shaped area there. So, that one comes running up behind you, Bommy, and he's going to try to stab you with his short sword.
Of course he is.
And not with that roll, he's not. That's a miss.
You did say try.
Oh, that might work. You're flat-footed. Does a 16 get you?
Why am I flat-footed?
Because you're flanked.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not.
Am I, though?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
No,
confused
not at all.
the goblin with the
With the other goblin?
with the other goblin.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
I'm
why Kurt
currently
shouldn't
not
use a
like-
goblin.
Yeah, so that's okay. But Kurt is a goblin. He's the only one that is a goblin. All right. Well, that's three actions. He missed you both times. But actually, it was going to be Donk anyway. So it
I was
doesn't
going to say
matter.
he would be attacking Donk.
Yeah,
But
he'd been
Donk,
attacking
Donk.
I was confused. So that was the first guy. The second guy that also beat Uko on initiative, he comes running,
Well, nobody asked him.
and he's going to throw a dart at Donk and a dart at Bommy. So first dart at Donk. That's a 19, sir. Does that hit you?
Yes.
2 points of damage.
Are you still up?
And he's going to throw another dart at you, Donk.
I'm looking rough, man. I'm looking rough.
Oh, I bet a 14 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Okay. So that was a move and 2 throws, and the other one he is done now. So the other one, who also beat Uko,
So it's like 3 of our party go, the entire enemy village, and then 2 of us.
Seems like it.
Yeah,
well,
pretty much.
that's where they come into initiative. I don't
Yep.
make it. I just roll it. So that one rolls up, and let's see. The only one he can really see is the tall guy. So he's going to throw at the tall guy,
Hit him with your dart.
and that is a 17 to hit.
No.
His last throw is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
All right. Horrible damage. For 1 point of damage. 1 point. And now, Uko, you've heard more screaming and yelling in a language you don't understand. And you're still over there way on the other side of the drawbridge. And you hear a arf, arf, arf from down below.
Uko knows his limits, so
Hey, no matter what happens when you run and try to jump, you'll be with the party. So
Well,
just give it a go.
yeah, if I die, I
Just
will be.
No,
In
if you
spirit.
fall in the water, you'll be with the dog. If you don't, you'll be with us. You'll
Well,
be with the party no matter what.
That's what I was gonna say. He is going to run and jump, but I'm not necessarily trying to make it across because that's like almost not gonna happen. So
It's only a DC 20 with a running start.
yeah, and I've got a plus 0.
If
So
you roll it nat 20, you can
Yeah,
probably do it.
you could do it. And you've got a
Give-
hero point.
Give
So
yourself
here's-
guidance first.
here's
you
what
have to
I'm-
get a 19.
Yeah.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna give myself guidance because that doesn't. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Don't you have a rope?
Yes. What would you like me to do with that rope?
Do you have a grappling hook?
No, I don't have a fucking grappling hook.
Why would he have a
Who the
grappling
fuck
hook?
buys a rope without a grappling hook?
I got the rope for free. I had to buy
Have you
with the rest
seen
of
the
my
prices
money.
of grappling hooks
A
lately?
healer's
They're
kit.
like 2 silver.
To be fair,
Oh my god.
I have a grappling arrow.
I have
So,
a grappling hook. but
Now
I'm,
you tell us.
I'm gonna jump,
ankle
but
deep in ankle biters.
I'm going to try to just not take damage instead of actually make it all the way across and just get as far as I can and not take damage. How about that?
Watch him roll a nat 20.
Well, give me an athletics check first, and we'll see where you fall.
That is a 13.
Aim for the dog. Aim for the dog. It'll break your fall.
I believe he's bigger than the dog.
You probably
Aren't you
kill the
medium?
dog.
I am in fact medium.
Okay, so you make it about halfway across there, and all of a sudden you run out of oomph, and you start to be affected by gravity. So give me an athletics check, or acrobatics check, to see if you can land on your feet.
That's a 15.
Yeah, you land on your feet, splash, you stuck in the mud at the bottom, and you don't take any damage
Now you're
because you
just
went
gonna
in.
suffocate.
You went in first,
Yeah.
feet first. But the good news is that when you hit the bottom, it's only about 4 feet deep, and then you sink another foot into the mud. So you're like underwater almost. But if you like put your head back, you can probably go and get a big breath of air before you go under and swim back up.
Yeah, don't worry about
Uko
it.
is fucking furious.
Uko is mad and wet.
You're just like the dog
Ruined
from...
my fucking cloak.
I forgot you had a cloak.
So you're gonna swim over there.
Yep, and try to climb up.
Well, give me an athletics check for swimming or trudging.
7.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're kind of stuck in the mud. I'll be nice and let you get to the base of the wall and you pull yourself up, but that's it. You're out of actions.
For
This turn.
2 actions to do that?
Well, you tried to jump. That's one action,
Yeah.
and then
I try to move.
it's greater difficult terrain in the
Oh, okay.
muck.
I got you.
That
So it
costs
took me
2.
like
That
50 feet of movement to get there.
Yes,
Gotcha. Okay.
because it's not just double; it's triple, right, or 4 times.
I think it's
Yeah.
graders times 4, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 times. So
like
yeah.
Yeah. It's like every square is like 20.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get in the muck. The muck is bad. Actually, Will, I tell you what, because I feel so bad because you've had such a run about it, go ahead and give me a climb check. Now, you're muddy, you're slick, you're wet. This is not going to be so easy for you, but give it a shot.
And not in
No.
a good way.
What did you get?
A 3.
Yeah, you tried to find some cracks, and you just kind of went down the side back in the muck.
Yeah. Uko's pissed.
So it gave you a good try, but we just couldn't do it. Okay, so that was Uko. Nat,
Second
you
thought throw him out.
see him, and you're like, oh, he's going to fly over with me. And then he doesn't. He falls and hits and then trudges, and then you see him try to start climbing, and he just kind of slides back down into the muck. What are you going to do? Are you going to try to help him, or are you going to just go ahead and keep attacking?
You should keep attacking.
I'll try to help him by doing this. Oh, flee! Flee! Help Uko! And then I'll turn back to the others.
Big help.
And Flea is on a large piece of boards that are still together. She's dried off pretty much because she shook herself, and she goes, "Yep, fuck you." Dog just look up like, "Nope."
No, Flea goes to the edge of his little board there and holds up a paw, but stays out of the water.
I like it.
Then Nat will target the closest enemy there, spend an action studying, and then fire an arrow.
The one behind Donk is going to try to stab him in the back. You're going to shoot him. Shoot him now.
That'd be a 22 to hit.
That is a hit, sir. Not a crit, but it is a hit.
12 damage.
Yeah, you put that right in his ear, and kind of like the old Steve Martin gag, it went right out his other ear. So he's like got an arrow through his head, and he falls dead.
At which point, Nat will then target the next one out there.
The one a little farther than the one you shot before. Excellent.
And unfortunately, not enough actions left, so she's not going to study him. I guess technically it's called Hunt Prey.
Yes, just a straight shot with the bow here.
How's an 8?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Is it just a miss?
Yes.
Okay. And that's 3 actions.
All right, that was Nat's turn. Now it's the last guy's turn, because that dude died.
Does he have a name?
Yes, that is a Mudlicker Maggot.
Mudlicker Maggot.
Yep.
Boy, that's a great name.
I know a lot of those.
How do you make liquor out of mud?
Well, you have to ferment it.
Now, see, the way we did it in the swamp was like this. See, got to build the special steel.
Gotta find yourself a toilet.
This guy is going to end up right here.
On the steps?
Nope, on the rubble. He moved through his 2 friends
Look out, Bernie.
and moved right there. And he should have Bommy and Donk right there. So I'm going to be nice. I'm going to roll
Shit. Do I need to make a save?
a 1 to a 2 and a 3 to 4. So Bommy, you're 1 to 2. Donk's 3 to 4. I roll a 4, so it's going to try to get Donk. And it's got a whole bunch of like weird mouth parts, and they go and they try to bite you, Donk. That is a 20, sir. Does that hit you?
Yep.
All right. And it does 9 points of piercing damage, and you are now grabbed. Give him a grabbed card there, Will.
Yeah.
We got condition
Grab it.
cards too?
Yep,
do.
there's a lot of conditions in 2E, so they have cards.
Wait, doesn't this card have it on there?
No, I don't think so.
There's
So it's got you in its mouth, Donk, but luckily it's so slow it took it all its movement to get
It's
over
on
there
here.
to you just to bite you.
Oh.
You're held in place by another creature. You're unable to move and have the flat-footed condition.
Oh, that's bad.
-2 to your AC.
Does he
Yes,
have the
sir.
flat-footed condition?
No, 'cause
No,
you're the one that's
probably
grabbed.
Because
not.
you're the grabby, he is the grabber.
with the
You
unable
were
to
grab
move.
ed.
Is he still able to attack, or is it no
Yes.
movement at all?
Yes, he
Yes.
can attack, and if he actually hits, I believe that breaks him free, or he can do an athletics check to break free.
If the damage is greater than the Fortitude DC.
Correct. Thank you, Will. That was what I was getting ready to say, but Will beat me to it, so thank you.
Will.
Spicy Will. And that was the maggot's turn, so Tooth, you're up.
Tooth will stride forward 10 feet, and then he's going to attack the new Willy Worm friend. 23 to hit.
Oh, I believe that is a crit, sir. It's a big sack of nastiness.
Card.
Give him a card.
What kind of card do you want?
One of those that Will has.
It's a crit card.
Normal damage, and the target is enfeebled 3.
Dammers.
Ow.
Yeah, that sucks. If
That
he's not
doesn't
dead,
seem good.
he's dead.
It's going to be
Kill it.
normal damage, right?
21 damage.
Oh, yeah. You hit it so hard, Tooth, that this thing, I mean, I know we've talked about like them exploding into chunks, but this thing actually explodes. In fact, everyone within a 5-foot radius needs to give me a fortitude save.
Ranged.
Is that me?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You and the 2 Mitflits.
And Donk.
Don't got a 23.
Well, 1 failed and 1 critically succeeded.
28.
So what did you get, Bommy?
28.
Okay. What did you get?
I'm 10 feet
23.
23? And you're 10 feet
I'm
away.
10 feet away, yeah.
Okay, cool. So one of my guys is sick, one of my guys is not sick, and you 2 are not sick. You're able, I mean, you get hit with this nasty, smelly slurry of like partially digested muck and flesh, and it's just, I mean, luckily you had your mouth closed, so that's why you
where I was
passed.
going, yeah.
Well, and being a goblin, you know.
Yeah. And
We used to put this stuff on our eggs, you know.
nice to know for you, Donk, is that you're not grabbed anymore
No.
because it's not there.
There's nothing to grab.
Actually,
welcome.
I think its
Anymore.
mouth parts are still on you, but you can kind of shake those off.
See that face?
You're welcome,
That's it.
tiny goblin.
Ugly son of a bitch.
And that was Tooth's turn. Donk, you're now
Creepy fuck.
freed up. The one that is there, catty-corn to you there, he is sickened. He's kind of like, blah, blah.
Tooth still has a third action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did
Nope,
your
I move forward and attack once.
That was just so good. I thought you were
Alright.
done. Go ahead.
And all Tooth is going to do
Hold on,
is move forward more to attempt to cover more ground with his reach.
Just reach.
He's reaching it all.
How was that there, Britt?
He's reaching
And
it
that'll
all.
be Tooth's turn.
That is Tooth's turn. So now you've got a Mitflit adjacent to you there, Donk, and he is sickened 1. So go ahead and attack him if you want, or you can do something else.
Donk hits the ground without missing a beat. He spins around and hooks that dude with his tail and tries to trip him.
All right. A tail trip.
That is an 18.
That's enough. And he goes boom.
All right, I'm going to attack him. That's a 23.
Yeah.
Is that a crit against
That
the
is a
flat-foot?
crit now.
You want a card?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we crit it and quit?
Are we piercing or slashing?
We
Or
are slashing with a dog slicer.
Triple damage. And the target is flat-footed to the end of its next turn. But I don't think it's going to
He's
survive.
not going to have a next turn.
Yeah, I don't think you will. Go ahead.
So it's triple. You said triple damage?
Don't multiply your sneak attack.
You don't multiply sneak attack. All right, that's 7 times 3.
21.
21.
Yeah, you also just kind of pureed that one.
All right, and then
Slices it, dices it, circumcises.
that was 2 actions. I'm going to throw my dagger at the next one. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
And
that would be piercing there,
hang
Neil.
on.
What did you
That's
threw
a
a dart?
dagger.
A
Dagger.
Threw a dagger at that one right there in front of Tooth.
And that gave me a 28 total.
Yeah, that's a crit too, buddy.
The target is flat-footed until the end of its next turn. So you
So
do your
it's
normal damage and it's
flat-footed
flat-footed.
until it's dead.
And it gets. Oh, he's not. I don't get sneak attack on him. 3 plus 4, 7.
And that would be it.
Okay, and it's double damage or triple?
None.
No, normal damage,
But he's
but
flat-footed.
he's flat-footed to the end of his next turn.
And you only did 7?
Yeah.
I did 7 points of damage.
Oh, he might actually have a next turn.
He's still alive.
Go kill him,
He's
Donk.
still alive.
I mean, these cards aren't very well. These cards aren't
Balmy.
very well
That's
written out.
self-talk, right?
Balmy
Go kill him,
kills
dog.
Does it
Where's the-
actually say normal damage on there?
No, I'm looking for the rules card now.
I was going to say,
Oh,
because if it doesn't say normal damage,
Then
then
you would
it's
still double
damage.
Okay, so it's double damage then.
Then he's
So it'd be
dead.
14.
Yay! Don't
That's
kill
what I was looking for. I was
him.
looking for that.
I knew you
the
could do
rules
it.
card.
It's like the one that you showed me earlier that had the bleed. It
Mhm.
says normal damage and then the bleed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Achimara for you.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, with that final blow, we are now out of combat with the Mitflits and that huge bag of pussy stuff that they called their Mudlicker's maggot.
I retrieve my dagger.
And you find yourself, now that you can look around, in an entry hall. But, however, all of you but Uko Well, Uko's out of initiative too because you guys can get him up. So we'll just go ahead and say
I
that
got a rope.
you
I
guys
can
go
pull him up.
over, you rope up Uko and poor Flea, and you get him up on this side of the drawbridge, and everybody is back together again.
And
Uko
while
has a
that's all going on, Nat's going to take a little seat there and play with her bow and stuff and read her books and try to spend 10 minutes doing I want my spell back.
Toof wants to do that as well because he would like to have rage again.
Yeah, you guys can refocus. Those of you that can heal can do medicine checks and stuff to get everybody up. It seems like with the threats neutralized, you now have a little bit of time to rest and look around a bit.
Oh.
I was gonna try to heal Doc, but I failed to heal him. So, but I didn't hurt you, so that's positive.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Uko's gonna have a sour mood, smell like dog and mud, and try to clean his cloak.
Well, why should today be any different than any other day?
Uko's normally a pretty sunshiny person, but does not like being dirty.
Okay, here we go. This is the way it's orientated. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and read you some interesting
Flavor text?
flavor text.
All right.
Yes. So you guys have entered what is affectionately known to the Midflits as the Maggot Training Hall. Piles of rotten timbers and loose stones lie in heaps throughout this large L-shaped hall. Clumps of moss and tangled vines spill down from gaps in the wooden ceiling over each pile of rubble. Several doors lead out to all sides, most barely clinging to their hinges and frames. Debris completely blocks a wooden stairwell that leads up to a large hole in the ceiling. Here and there, the stone walls bear scars of fire or damage from an ancient battle, perhaps? So you guys are on this big L-shaped hallway. There is a door that the Mitflits came out of to the east at the top of a rubble pile. You have two doors on the west wall, one further north than directly where you're at now. At the end of that hall, once I add on the other map, you will find another door in the center of that 15-foot wide hallway. And if you go around the corner, you can see a little more of the area. And you also have an open door on the top of that rise leading into another room to the east.
Well, guys, are we still wanting to go and deal with their king first before we go exploring the rest of this place? Because according to what the miscreants, the dude said,
Mitzoflix.
the flickers.
Yeah.
It should be over in this tower thing that we're just outside of.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. We'll do Toof go where we go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already here.
Anybody else any good at, stitching somebody up?
Yeah, but you're immune for an hour, so I can't do anything for an hour.
Yeah, there's a feat you can get to reduce that,
Yeah.
but
But I don't have it yet. I need level 4.
It's some funky medicine in this world, huh?
Yeah.
Better than it was,
By
but
attempting to curb the power of magical healing, they made the skill medicine extremely overpowered.
well, I'd say the cooldown of an hour kind of offsets that, at least at
There's-
low levels.
There's one feat you can get that changes that from an hour to 1 minute. And I'll be getting that at level 4.
All right, then.
I've got one potion you can have.
How hard did you get hit?
I'm about half. So,
I can
I
heal.
don't know what that means.
You have a healing potion that you found in Sal's wagon of your own.
Oh, that's right.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it was a lesser healing potion. That's pretty good.
That was back in episode 95,
Yeah.
and you haven't used it yet.
No.
Speaking of which, what number is this?
This is episode 100. We have hit the triple digits.
What? What? What?
Episode 100 in our second podcast scenario, the Ruins of Gauntlight, the Abomination Vaults. And right now we're here trying to figure out what these guys are going to do. Thanks for listening. When you have stuck with us all this time, stick with us longer and we'll find out how far down the rabbit hole these guys actually go.
Yeah, that means people have actually listened to us for approximately 100 hours.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
All right. So that minor healing potion. What do I?
Lesser healing
Or
potion.
lesser healing. What do I roll with that?
1D
Typically a die.
1d8 plus 5.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back up to full.
There you go.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure lesser is that.
I don't remember. I thought it was 2d4 or something weird, but
No, that's wrong. Wrong system.
That's D&D.
All right. If we're gonna go in the tower, then
2d4 makes a lot more sense than 1d8, though. I'll be honest.
Well, guys, sounds like we're okay with going to the tower. I'm not exactly keen on us just charging in there. Perhaps we should try to sneak in, and if we get to where we're near the golem thing, look down and bow.
Well, here's the thing. I made a mistake, okay? A lesser healing potion does a lot more than that. Are you sure you want to waste it?
what's it do?
How much are you down?
I'm down 11.
Well, it does 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather save that.
Yeah.
What's,
That's why I
Let me
say
let me just burn a heal.
Hold on.
a-
What's a minor do?
A minor does 1d8.
I have a minor.
Straight.
You have a minor?
Mm-hmm. You just want to do the 1d8?
Are you guys
Unless you guys
talking
want to
about
wait a little
trading
bit.
children?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
well,
that's fucked up. You
Unless-
said you have a minor and you're going to trade it to him?
unless you want to wait a little
I
bit.
think
and
it
then-
meant with a guy with
Shut
a
up.
helmet and a light on his head.
Oh, that kind of minor. Okay, that makes sense.
Like a minor 49er.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you want to wait and do the medicine.
I mean,
I don't
I
wanna
can
wait
also
it-
do it, but
I don't wanna
again,
wait
have
an
to
hour for
50
this guy to-
minutes.
I was going to say, just sitting around for an hour in the middle of this open area of enemies, probably not.
You could also just wait and see if we do run anything in the next 50 minutes, and you can always use that potion in combat.
That's true.
Or I can heal you.
Yeah, I would not go in the front line then, but
Well, so are we healing or are we not healing? Are we waiting or are we not?
I am not going to burn that potion for 11.
Okay, cool. So we will keep the hit points where they're at. You guys have had 10 minutes. Those of you that didn't refocus, you can search. Who would that be? Would that have been
Me.
Nat and Bommy, right?
Me.
Okay, why don't you guys both give me...
That was refocusing.
No, now was refocusing.
Oh, well, Bommy, give me a perception check, buddy.
I'm glad you didn't say good, because 13?
13. Yeah, you're looking around and stuff, and you're seeing kind of the lay of the land, and you see all these burn marks and scorch marks. You're not really sure what to make of them, but you could point them out to somebody that maybe had some training in some of the arcane or occult arts, and they might be able to tell you some more.
Hey, come on over here. Looky here. Right here. Come on over.
I'll take Nat will take a look at it for you.
When the 10 minutes are done.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're going to fast up 10 minutes here. Everybody's got their medicine checks done and refocused. So go ahead and give me a Arcana, Divine, Occultism, anything to do with magic.
16 with dubious knowledge.
Okay. Well, you use that to recall your knowledge, and you can see that there have been powerful and destructive spells that have caused a lot of damage here. It looks like some were directed at the ceiling, some at the walls, some at the floors, as if a battle raged all over this big L-shaped room.
Who you think there, nut? Was this a dragon?
I do believe that these scorches were all caused by magic, spells, and the like. So perhaps the king is like Uko and cast things.
And Nat, because you did so well on that check, you kind of drew your attention. Why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check also?
That'd be a 17, 1-7.
1-7. Yeah, you just, I mean, you're kind of fascinated because it looks like they kind of went both directions. You're getting like it was a running battle, and it seems like it's leading into that next room that where Bommy was standing. Yep, correct.
It looks like there was a fight here, and perhaps the king was fighting another magical caster of some kind, and they all ran into the tower thing. So
Now, wait a minute. You've got you've got nature, and you know about mitflits.
I do.
Okay. You start to say that, and you're like, wait a minute. There's no way a mitflit king could have lived centuries. They would die out way before then.
Oh, I missed it. This is centuries old?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's something else going on here. Someone else was fighting. Perhaps they're no longer here, because this is really, 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 really old. But
That's a lot of reallys, folks.
it really is. So, just keep in mind that we may encounter some kind of casting in the future.
So, how old is it?
Like, longer than a human, like a dwarf maybe, kind of adult, long,
All right.
like hundreds of years.
All right.
Too bad we don't have any dwarves so we could ask.
Yeah, it's a shame. Crying shame.
So are you going up to the doorway to that other room where it looked like the battle was leading?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and head that direction.
Okay.
Bo will be out, and Flea will be probably not thrilled about this. But yeah, we'll head towards that door.
All right.
Tooth will be going with them too, and he wouldn't let them lead.
Okay.
Go ahead and cast Detect Magic and have it running as we're coming closer to the door.
Okay. Give me just a second to pre-read this, make sure there's nothing
Step
that's going to turn on.
By step,
All right.
inch by
Well,
inch.
as you come to the now open door where the mitflits came out of, you can look into this next room. It's a large, kind of a triangle-shaped room with one end that ends in double doors to the southeast. As you enter, you notice that almost the entire ceiling of this room is collapsed, while below the floor looks to have crumbled into a 10-foot deep sinkhole filled with rubble, mud, and glistening patches of fungus. Evidence of an ancient battle, burn scars, and acid scorch marks decorate the walls and much of the rubble. Even after this many years, there's still a faint glow of magic on some of the larger spell damage areas. There were some powerful spells dislodged here to be here that long.
And this is the whole room?
Yes, the whole room.
Uko is staying next to Tooth.
And let me draw that really quick so you guys can see where the sinkhole actually goes.
Wow, this could be interesting.
So wait, let me make sure I got this straight. This is the room, the whole room, and nothing but the room?
So help you God. Amen. Yes, the whole room.
Is that water in that room?
There's water, there's muck, there's mud, there's rubble at the bottom
Okay.
of this 10-foot hole. And there is a set of double doors.
Dumbledore's? Again?
Not double doors to
Oh.
the southeast.
This
and there's
freaking guy, he's everywhere.
There's also another door in the middle of the north wall of the triangle.
Tooth actually would have went in first, as stated.
Yeah, I heard it.
All right, well, put Tooth up there then.
God damn it, move your own fucking piece.
Don't tell me what to do.
So you're thinking that in order to navigate the sinkhole's steep slopes, you're probably going to have to roll at least an athletics check to climb down without hurting yourself.
Hurt myself.
You can also search, of course.
Would we be able to... Is there actually space between the sinkhole and the wall there like it looks like?
You might be able to guide Flea around it, but anybody bigger than you two is not going to be able to fit because it goes out and think of it like as the whole floor is slanted except for like a little bitty piece that's holding on to the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Flea's a bit like a goat.
I keep telling you, he's a bass player.
Tooth's got a 19 athletics to explore the hole.
So
Yeah,
you're
a
going
goat.
down to the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
Greatest of all time?
Give me a perception check there in the bottom of the hole, Tooth.
24.
You notice some, it looks like maybe wrought iron or steel sticking up out of the middle of that. If you clear a little bit of rubble away, oh, you know what this is? This looks like the top of a spiral iron staircase leading down.
There's a staircase going down.
What?
Interesting.
And from that angle, you can look up now to the southeast, and you see set up high on the other side a set of double doors leading out of the room towards the tower that you were told that Boss Garang lives in.
Boss boy must be over there. You guys want to go attempt to take care of the boss or clear the rest of this floor first?
I'm all about beating up that Bob Skaggs guy.
Yeah, he seems like an asshole.
I think we should go ahead and head that way.
He makes shitty bridges.
I don't know. Do you think it'd be a better idea to make sure nothing's coming up behind us?
That's what Toof was saying.
That's kind of what we're talking about, I think.
Either way, you're going to run the risk of something coming up behind us. Would you rather some inconceivable little thing come up behind us or the boss?
With the golem.
We could still... How much is left to check? Can I perceive the end of the hall? And
Well, if you want to walk down there, I can tell you more about it, but you never said you wanted to go all the way over that way.
I mean, you got several different outbuildings still over here that you could have minions come up behind us on, or
not
we
necessarily
could distract or cause enough noise for the
Now,
boss to come
I
up, too.
will interject at this point that you guys had a big battle in this L-shaped area. You took 10 minutes and a little over to rest and look around, and nothing came out. So let that color your judgment as you may. Toof, you also is looking at the stairwell. It's remarkably intact for the amount of debris and stuff that's fallen, and it looks like the water is running down into this. So you think there's actually a passage down there, but you would take probably 3 or 4 days maybe of everybody working together to get the rubble out of the stairs so you could actually navigate down to a lower level.
I'll let everybody know that.
What you do know for sure is nothing's coming up that stairwell
Right.
anytime soon.
Right. So we're going to just clear out the rest of the floor and then go deal with Boss Man in the tower? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, we don't have to leave this building, but just
Right.
make sure there's nothing in any of these other rooms that are right here in the immediate area.
That's fine. Let's go do that real quick then.
Those are separate outbuildings.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
that's all.
we're like in the castle. Those
Yeah,
are just
you're
rooms
in the
we're
We're in the
castle.
keep.
That's right. You keep calling this a hallway, and I keep thinking open archway.
Yeah.
You know
My
why?
bad.
You know why, Pete?
Go ahead.
'Cause
Why?
you're fucking retarded.
I've been promoted.
No, he's not. No, he's not. So,
We don't use that word.
so you've got
fucking?
you've got Uko.
Exactly.
Okay.
You've got Uko, Flea, and Nat, and Toof is down at the bottom of the 10-foot deep sinkhole here, and he found the stairwell. You have Bommy and Donk outside, and Donk is wanting to do some more looking around. You guys are chatting back and forth. Not sure if you want to go after the boss, if you want to clear the rest of the rooms on this level, or if you want to do something else. What are they going to do, folks? Well, we'll find out next time on Shield Bash. Thanks for listening.
Shield Bash is made in association with Knights of the Octagon and the Farmageddon Gaming Convention. Find us online at shieldbash.net, on Facebook at Shield Bash, on Twitter at Bash Shield, and on YouTube at Shield Bash. Bumper music provided by Lee Rosevere. Other artists can be found in the episode description. Troubles in Otari, Abomination Vaults, Serpent Skull, and Pathfinder are the property of Paizo Publishing Inc. Leave a comment on iTunes for a chance to hear us read it out on the podcast. Questions and comments can be sent to shieldbashpodcast@gmail.com. Shield Bash Podcast is owned by Shield Bash LLC.